Welcome everybody to our last meeting of the month, which is being led by Chwabade Group, and we want to welcome everybody who is here. Can we please get the norms, Chwabade Group, please?
Thank you, President. We thank the Lord for this day. We thank the Lord for the gift of life, and let's humble ourselves for the grace. For what we're about to receive, may the good Lord make us thankful and ever mindful of the needs of others. Amen.
Good afternoon, Rotarians, Rotaractors, and guests. Join me to propose to His Excellency the President. His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda.
You are all welcome. Join me to recite the four tests of the things we think, say, or do. First. Second. Third. And fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned?
With the President's permission, I would like to request that you take your seats. As we recite the object of Rotary, the object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as a basis of worthy enterprise, and in particular, to encourage and foster, first, the development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service. Second, high ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupations, and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve society. Third, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian's personal, business, and community life. And fourth, the advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lieutenant Nakede John, on behalf of Chwabade Group. Chwabade Group, can you also please pass the mic to our visiting Rotarians to start with, to introduce themselves? Visiting Rotarians, any visiting Rotarians, please introduce yourself. Thank you.
Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. I'm Asaba K.N. Ruthi from the Rotary Club of Kasubi. I'm the president for this current year, 2026-2027.
Very welcome, very welcome.
Thank you, President. Rose Sally is the name. OWEEK Mama Rubaga, Rotary Club of Rubaga, Classification Insurance Services. I'm here to enjoy fellowship.
Thank you, Mama Rubaga. You're very welcome, our mother.
Thank you, President. Bulia Florence Bilonji is my name, from the Rotary Club of Natete, Kampala. I'm here to enjoy fellowship.
Thank you, Lieutenant Birungi. You are always welcome.
Sorry, he's a member. I thought he was a guest. Thank you, President. My name is Garabuzi Mukasa. President, I was informed that my twin brother was to be here, which Nsibirwa, so I had to join him. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You know, we look alike, so people think I am him, they think he's me. I don't know. And our parents were great friends, so we have to find out what happened.
Thank you, Lieutenant Garabuzi. Garabuzi is a member of Chwabade Group as well. Visiting Rotaractors, please quickly.
Thank you, President. President, my name is Lukwata Trevor from Rotaract Rubaga, and I'm here to learn.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, President. President, my name is Ori Ian, past President, Rotary Club of Mengwa. Glad to be here.
Thank you, Rotaractor Ian. You're always welcome. We are waiting for you to join our club.
Thank you, President. My name is Rathomia Elvis, a member of the Rotary Club of Mengo Mutunde, here to enjoy fellowship.
Thank you, Elvis Rotaractor. You're very welcome. Any more? Okay. Any Rotarians with guests to introduce? Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. There's a Rotaractor president here, please.
Thank you, President. My name is Grace Nakulima, the president of the Rotaract Club of Mengo, and I'm here to enjoy fellowship.
Thank you, Reverend Grace. We are always happy to see you.
President, I'm not a Rotaractor. But you had
introduce
said that
the
we
guests.
introduce the guests. President, I have the honor to introduce this great son of the nation, Honorable Simeon Nsibirwa, who has held various positions in this country, in the police, Uganda Police, in the Parliament of Uganda, and now works with the Human Rights Commission. He's here to learn about Rotary, pick a lot of interest, and he has pointed that if everything goes well and you accept his interest in joining Rotary here in Mengo.
Welcome, welcome, Honorable. And you have a lot of support in this club. So please, you're always welcome. Come back and visit. Continue seeing what we do. Please, you can take a seat. Any other guests?
Yes.
Okay.
President, I would like to introduce Josephine Nakabui, who is a land surveyor. She's currently going through orientation, and she's here to learn more about Rotary.
Oh, very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. You're always welcome. Please keep coming. Any more guests? Okay, so, oh yeah, Lieutenant Chironde, please, go ahead.
Thank you so much, President. President, I would like to introduce Mwala wange owe Mamba Namubiru Regina azze kumanya byetukola mu Rotary.
Thank you so much. Lieutenant Chironde is a 2 days baby and he doesn't speak English. You are very welcome. Okay, so there's another guest. Where? Who is introducing another guest, please? Please bring.
Thank you, President. Patrick, please stand. President, allow me to introduce Mr. Ntende. Patrick is visiting us. He's the son of our late David Chitamirike. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, and you always are welcome to come every Monday and see what we do. All right, can we have just 2 quick Rotary information? We had 2 important activities last week. One of those was groundbreaking for a water project that it's a global grant project that the Rotary Club of Mengo is involved in. May I request Rotarian Eddie Mutebi to give us just some summarized information about the groundbreaking ceremony that we had. Then I will ask somebody to choose among yourselves, I think, on who will talk to us about your experience on the home hospitality that we had yesterday. Perhaps a new Rotarian would be a good one to tell us.
Thank you, President. Good afternoon, members. I want to bring to your attention that the 2 wells have been drilled successfully. Right now, they are working on the 3rd well. So, anytime we shall be going to do the official commissioning of the project. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rotarian Mutebi, and thank you for leading the team and working so hard together with your projects director on this. Let's first hear from somebody on home hospitality, and then we'll come to Rotarian Namfuka. Anyone who wants to give some feedback? You want me to choose? I can choose. Okay, I'll choose the youngest and the newest. Aha! Come, Rotarian Muhirwa Rogers, newly reinstalled. re-inducted in the club. Please tell us quickly in summary.
Yeah, thank you, Rotarian President. Rotarian, yesterday it was a home hospitality hosted by our IP, Impact President.
Yes, you're right.
Kafero.
You're right. They are getting used.
And Anne. And Anne Bernard. It was really, for me, because I had taken like 10 years without coming to a home hospitality. We really enjoyed. What I was expecting, I was challenged. Otherwise, I thank you so much. The MC, our secretary there was wonderful. And the jokes and the Rotarian Hilda, we thank you for all the games and the jokes that we went through. We really enjoyed it to our best. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And I thank those who attended.
Yes, thank you so much, Rotarian Muhirwa. We too had very good company. Rotary information, two more. Rotarian Namfuka, please, PP. Welcome.
Thank you very much, President. PP Namfuka, as you have said, and that was my governor. I'm privileged to be here, but that was my governor, world-class governor. Yes. President, good afternoon, everybody. I have two pieces of information. One, today evening, all roads lead to Munyonyo. We are going to launch Raila 2027, Musanze, from local to international this year. Yes. So we are leaving from here to Musanze, January. We are calling upon you to come to Munyonyo this evening. We launch Raila. We are very happy that we are joining with the district 92150. So joining us, it's going to be a joint Raila. So this evening is going to be fire. Starting 7 p.m., Munyonyo, hosted by Rotary Club of Munyonyo. Second, the President, our governor who is here this evening, is the chair for Rotary Nkozi Accident and Trauma Center, which we are building. We are building a hospital which is about to be take off. So we are raising this year 800 million. 1 billion. We already have 2 million shillings from Centenary Bank and NMTN. So together we are raising 800 million. President, we're having a dinner on the 11th of September. That is Kalisoliso dinner. We partnered with Uganda government through Radio CBS. We are requesting you, President, and the members to buy at least 2 tables. This is a governor's club. 2 tables, each table starts from 3 million, 5, 10, and so that we can join in to finish this hospital. President, I will be very grateful, and my governor will add on. Thank you.
Thank you, Rotarian Namfuka.
President, tomorrow we shall not have fellowship. It is a public holiday.
Thank you. This is our mother club, Ruwaga. They will not have fellowship tomorrow, but we have heard loud and clear your request. Please go ahead. Make it quick, please. Okay.
Thank you very much, President, fellow Rotarians, Rotaractors and guests. PAG Harriet Musoke from the Rotary Club of Natete, Kampala. I don't want to mention that also me, Nsibirwa, was my governor. I'm a world-class president. President, I'm here to inform everyone that our annual fundraiser, the fashion show, is on the 4th of September. President, I want to believe the official letter has already been delivered to you. So we humbly invite all of you to come, have fun as we fundraise. This time around, we are making it very good for all of you. You give us 3 models, we shall give you 6 slots. But still, we invite you to buy tickets. We have VIP tickets at 100,000 shillings, and we have the ordinary at 50. But when I look around, like I told you the other time, I don't see ordinary Rotarians. I see all of you coming through for the 100,000 tickets. In case you want tickets, we have some with us,
And I would be so glad to have you that evening, starting at 5, Theatre La Bonita, as we raise funds for our project, the maternity center in Luuka. Thank you so much, President.
Thank you so much, PDG. Definitely, we will be there. We have models in this club. You won't believe, 6 slots you said? We shall bargain. We shall bargain for more. But thank you, the letter is here, we have received it.
Thank you, President. Our baby medical pioneers, Mengo, who received their certificates recently, are due to be inducted on the 15th, chartered on the 15th of August, and tickets are going for 100,000 for Rotarians and 50 for road tractors. President, as the parent, we need to organize ourselves and be there in numbers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Members, you've heard. There's quite a lot of requests from our mothered clubs. Tete is one of those. But also Mengo City, not Mengo City, sorry. Medical pioneers of Mengo in the Mengo Hospital. They are chartering their club, and we are the mothers of that club. So we have to be there in large numbers. 15th August, please mark it in your calendars. Members, I think we now need to move to the introduction of our guest speaker this afternoon. And on that note, may I invite Chwabade Group to lead that particular segment.
Mr. President, as you know, Chwabade Group is not local. We are in both districts. And PDG James Galavuzi of Chwabade Group is going to do that job.
Thank you very much, President. That's how Chwa beats the others. Ocean President, that was my own statement. I would like to take this honor to introduce a very, very high-profile person amidst us, renowned for his unwavering dedication to the global coffee value chain. He not only thrives personally, but uplifts African individual coffee practitioners and coffee enterprises towards sustainability and profitability. Waggwa is an advocate for youth empowerment. His passion shines through in the impactful Rotary Vijana poll. Every youth working initiative illuminating his commitment to every young individual's pursuit for livelihood. Waggwa, serving at the pleasure of His Majesty, the Kabaka, he serves as the second Deputy Katikiro, or Premier, and Minister of Finance and Economic Development in Buganda Kingdom, showcasing an exemplary dedication to preserving and advancing his culture and heritage. Waggwa, guided by the wisdom of Ecclesiastes 11, verse 2, he diversifies his interests in coffee, real estate, automobile, education provision, credit provisions, and farming, embodying a multifaceted approach to life. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman is a true steward of service. He chairs Habitat for Human Board, leads the Rotary Nkozi Hospital Emergency Center, directs Rotary Vijana poll. He serves on the board of Makere Rotary Peace Center and provides valuable guidance at the TRF Peace Major Giving Advisor Initiative for Zone 22 Africa. He is a graduate of statistics and hosts a master's in economics, both from Makere University. He is a fellow emeritus of the Center for the Study of African Economics, University of Oxford, UK. He is a former tractor. He served as district governor in 2015 to 2016, is a major donor, level 3 of the Rotary Foundation. His product is service, and mankind is his business. Ladies and gentlemen, let us receive PDG Robert Waggwa Nsibirwa. Thank you, President.
Thank you, my brother, for the kind words of introduction. Impact President Wenchi Makafero. I recognize the leaders of Rotary here. Mr. President, allow me to recognize my elder, Wechitiwa Wunya, Science of Kulabat, has been a while. Mr. President, I was contacted by a CEO, past district executive secretary. He served twice as a Rotary district executive secretary, PJK, to come and have a conversation with the Rotarians and members of the Rotary family about empowering young leaders through meaningful mentorship. But before I go in there, and I don't know how much time I have, you never ask PDGs to speak. 20 minutes, okay. I wish to congratulate this club. This is my first visit after you becoming a governor's club. Allow me to congratulate you on this overdue, hugely overdue recognition and space to occupy. And I wish every, very success to Governor Daniel Damulira Mukasa. Kila muntu awajibike. Now, I will speak to this topic, empowering young leaders through meaningful mentorship. And the word meaningful comes out beyond sponsoring a road tract and an interact club. How can we mentor truly and empower these young people? I don't know how many of us have trained as mentors. Any trained mentors? Trained, not accidental, trained one. And that's where it has to start from. We are talking about mentoring young people. Have we been trained as mentors? And today, that's where I want to concentrate. Because when you're a sponsor of a club, you write a check. But when you're a mentor, you really, the difference, you spend yourself. A mentor is very intentional. A mentor spends time, which is money. Intentional time. Phone away. May spend even money. A coffee, a meal, may drive, may host. So I don't know what we Rotarians here in this club and those watching us or listening to us want to be. We are very, very good at sponsoring young people for Raila to start Rotary clubs, to start clubs, but mentorship is beyond that. And I want to challenge us. I'm about 57. And many of you of my like and beyond were all mentored. We are all mentored. And I will mention this, we are all mentored. But we have not passed on the skill. You are mentored by your father, if you're a boy. Those who are older, like Wachitiwa Bunya, they went hunting. Of our age. At home, the girls cooked with the mom. And what was total mentorship on how kusiba omuwumbo gw'emmere, on how to, that was mentorship. Fantastic mentorship. But the tragedy, the parents of today, including myself, we have not passed on this mentorship. Now, we want to mentor road tractors when we can't mentor our children. This is a skill we have left to rust. Mentorship is not a certificate. It is not a workshop. Mentorship has two things and requires two things. One thing, the eye. Mr. President, the eye. With your eye, you see gap in a young girl, a young boy. There are gaps here. When you're at home eating, kurujuliro, there was mentorship on rujuliro. Tosimba mukono. That was mentorship. The mother was seeing a gap. Totunula musowani ya muno. You have to be content. That was observing. And the Rujuliro brought an opportunity. So mentorship is about two things. The eye, seeing the gaps, and the opportunity to do closing the gaps. I remember, I don't know, but I think it was about being patient. You know, meat, these days you buy it every day. Meat was bought over the weekend, my father's home. You come back on Friday, wherever you went with meat, and you ate meat on Saturday and Sunday. But you are not supposed to eat the piece of meat first. You eat it last. No kozawa bali, no kozawa bali. You have to be patient. This was mentorship. Things you grew, and things done repeatedly, they become part of your culture and heritage. And you come out, people are lining, and we have gone Rotary conventions and zone institutes. We have seen people, when they say it is lunch, they fight for food. Rotarians. You see Uganda is amazed. Maybe we have grown in plenty, maybe we are mentored about food. So, our fathers and mothers mentored us, took us to gardens, took us to hunt, took us to the market, to clan meetings, to cook food. There were those that were craftsmen, they took to the carpentry, to pottery. That was mentorship. So as we talk about mentoring, Rotaractors and Rotarians and interactors and young people, I want to request we start from the first ring. And we go to the second ring and the third ring. In my opinion, and I could be wrong, Rotaractors and other young people in the community are a fourth ring. Yes. let us start with our children. And I'm inviting you this, and I'm very serious about it. Let us start with our children, our nephews, and our nieces. To be intentional. And I'm saying this from experience as a leader in so many spheres. The boys of today don't like responsibility. So are the girls. They don't like responsibility. They have no initiative. They are entitled. So, for me, I discovered this a while ago. Because I love the young people, and I was mentoring people, but I didn't know about this, about making money, I need to start doing the same for my children and my nieces. I'm not the perfect person. I'm not the perfect parent. But I want to tell you, give you two examples because of time. Today, I was invited by PDG. He called me. I looked at my calendar. He was on me like a rush. I had to accept, you know. I'm conducting interviews later this afternoon, but I said, let me go. Because this is a governor's club, a club of Daniel Damulira, and I have many friends here. And the topic was quite stimulating. But I've come here, drove my fuel. I've traded my time to make money with coming to have a conversation with you. I'll be called for a burial, and I'll drive to Masaka to bury a friend. And I'll be called to Butuntumula to raise money for church. And I'll go, tell my family enough, you know I'm the guest of honor. But fathers, you don't have time to go for visitation of your children. When I get a chance to speak at Green Hill, at Gayaza, at Wooddo, I tell men, how can you find time to watch Arsenal being beaten for 2 hours? And you can't intentionally. It's about being intentional, I'm telling you. To intentionally go to Gayaza for GAPA, Gayaza Performing Artists, or for Wooddo, for MDD, or for Mengo Senior School, and you say you have no time for your child. For me, when I was becoming governor, that's 11 years ago, and that's how I discovered, I said, all weekends when there is visitation in Green Hill, in Wooddo, Gayaza, I'm not visiting any club. I'm going to be in Uganda, not Tanzania. And that time it was Tanzania, whole of Uganda and whole of Tanzania. This is 9211. Because at worst, you visit the school 4 times. Class day, sports day, visitation day, PTA. And you find time for so many things, for so many people. But when you go to visit your son or daughter, put the phone up for that 1 hour and talk to them. Find the gap. Close the gap. You will find the gaps which you need to talk to your sister to close. You know, we start with our children. I no longer celebrate birthdays for my children, especially the boys. We opened accounts because I mentor people on money. You either buy a pig, or a goat, or a camel, or you put it on an account, UPA, UAP, whatever. You have to be just intentional. We eat food at home I can afford to buy. You want pizza, you are going to wash my car. We trade in. This man is going to use to wash the car. But if you are going to wash my car and you don't scratch it, I'll give you money for pizza. You brush my shoes, you know. But for us, when we were growing up, these were not privileges. You had to do everything. You swept, you collected water, you... Members, let us start with mentoring our children. Be intentional and close the gaps. Number 2, because they are trying to mentor youth, the other thing I've found, the people stay with a lot of time. I'll tell you, we have these beautiful houses, but we spend the least time there. Most of the time, you're at office at 7, and you leave at 7. Your most alert time. You are working with so many young people. So many young people. I was meeting my young people in the coffee, and I told them, you can't be here with me. People ask for appointments to meet me. I'm giving advice for people on coffee. I'm doing this on coffee. We have to have sessions, intentional sessions, 1 hour, once a month. And I tell you how to make more money without stealing. And I want to give 30 minutes, one-on-one, at least once a month, on your personal challenge. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to do? Check on with me. I want to invite you, members who have experience, the young men you work with, the young women you work with, look at them, see a gap. You are with them every day, that's an opportunity. You engage with them every day, that's an opportunity. If I have an appointment with anyone in any of my offices, and you come 15 minutes late, I won't see you. Never have a kafero, never have a simulaba, never have a garabuzi. Simulaba. I'll see you another time. Because I have back-to-back meetings. I want to have somebody who has kept time. I tell, when my daughter had finished university, I date my daughters and my sons one-on-one, once a month or once in a holiday. We go 2 of us only, and we have a meal or coffee. And we talk about different things. But I'm intentional. The things I want, I ask them last. You know, they first talk, I draw them in, they eat what you want. But I told my daughter, I said, you know, you have finished mechanical engineering, you got a first class. I'm not going to look for a job. I'm going to get for your internship. But these are 4 things I want you to do. When they say reporting that 8 a.m., I want you to get there at 7:30. Get there at 7:30. When they give task and they tell you on Wednesday, you have to hand in this report, hand it on Tuesday. When people they say a volunteer who will do this and that, be the first volunteer. Don't talk about money. I assure you in 9 months to 12 months, they will give you a job permanently. And she was appointed drilling engineer in high 11th month. And she's gone on. But that mentorship is intentional. And you're looking at the gaps of today. It rained. Traffic jam. I was here. I'm busy. I was here because I know of traffic jam. I left where I was at 12. I said, after 12, I'm not having nothing else. I'm driving to Po. I came here at 12:30. I was here. You know, I was the first year. There was Mwami Kawalia, Henry. I was the first year with him. You have to be in time, not on time, but that's a mentorship. For me, I'm in time for meetings. So I can't appreciate anybody who comes, but that's mentorship. Those soft skills we have to tell our children, the people we work with, why should we prosper? And mentor and go and talk and your driver. Support and mentor your drivers to have a home, to pay school fees for their children. They are taking you to school to see your children. They are doing all that, but they can do something. They can be supported to do something, but they need mentorship. Mentorship to be meaningful, you have to observe and use every opportunity to support. So for me, proximity, responsibility, and repeated daily actions are the true meaningful ways of mentorship. Things have changed. The way we are mentored is not the way we are going to mentor our children and nieces. But, I have 2 minutes to end or 3. But, the values have not changed. We have to work within that system. Before they come back for holiday, be intentional. Week 1, week 2. How? Because me, I don't understand how a maid has to clean a boy's bedroom. I don't understand it. I told them the bedroom has to be clean. If I find a clothes on the ground, I have my whatever. If I tell them to clean the compound and I come, it's not cleaned, DSTV, I take it in my bedroom. For the whole term. For the whole term. I mean, the world we are preparing these children to come into is very unforgiving. Nobody will care in MTN, bagalaba customer kumi buli week. But a girl in senior 6, she can't take plates after eating, she can't wash them, and you think she'll ever do anything? If you don't go to see that child at school, you are mentoring him not to see their child at school. When you don't take that child with you to see your father when they are still alive, for us we lost them, they won't come to see you. Because they have not been mentored in looking after people. Let us be intentional. We see gaps, let us not look away. Sit with them. They used to beat us, but these days you sit with your child. Tubadde ne mwami Bunnya bw'ayingira tomubuuzizza ezo mpisa mbi abantu bwe bajja awaka olina okujja n'oyimirira n'obuuza. Have an eye, see the gap, and seize the opportunity. You may not rebuke them, no, but find time, sit down and mwana wange. Tojja kumalako nansi. So, before we go to Rotractors, I would like to invite each of us to be intentional and mentor our children, our nephews, our nieces, our neighbors, the young men. Then, the young men we work with, we spend 8 to 10 hours with. It's our responsibility as Rotarians, as leaders in business, as leaders in professionals, to mentor those young men and women. We see their gaps, like our parents saw our gaps. Osimba olukono, tolya ng'oyogera, toyogera ng'olya. Those were gaps that... But you have seen people who are ministers and they are eating on camera. They were not mentored. You know? Then we shall have practice. It will make a lot of sense to go out and mentor Rotractors. I have a cohort of about 100 Rotractors I've mentored in business. But now I discovered I mentored them in business. Tebagala kuwasa. Now, nabayise na college sakata. They don't want, they are 40. They don't want to marry. Abakazi bali lwaki tebalya nnyo. Abakazi baagala ssente baagala eki. You know? But they are doing well. They are doing very well. If you have married, I've married. But when you see these bagala who Imbazi, Jacob, Jacob aganye okuwasa. Mutabani wammwe. He has a job, he has a home. You know, so I was only doing with professions and business. Now I want to. So, as I conclude, Mr. President, time is up. Sponsoring Rotary clubs, writing the check is transactional, but mentorship is relational. You have to build a relationship, constantly watch the gaps, seize the opportunities to call them aside. No, that's not right. I tell Rotractors when they come to my club, many have come, I told them from Renset, when you meet a Rotarian, the first thing you never do is to ask them for money. Ask them to place you for internship. You can ask them for a job. If you have a product, you can try to sell it to them. If you have a service, you can try to sell it to them. Volunteer to work, but can I buy me tea? If you volunteer to buy you tea, that's okay. But that's the least value you get from a Rotarian who starts saying, akakana kasabiriza. And you have lost them for life. Let us build a relationship. Let us be intentional. And I want to end by requesting each of you to go back home and think with our spouses, with our partners, you know, with your wife, with your husband. It's never too late. It's never too late. After eating dinner, they left the plates there. No, start with that. Go and wash your plates. May have a roster. Boys have to wash plates. Girls have to cook. Yeah, and who is cooking breakfast? Who is cooking lunch? And you know, who is washing plates today? Who is cleaning the sitting room? Have a rota. You know, these young men don't want to go to anything. Book them a week. You can't get a mubatia bana bamwe. Mubatia, there is parents who fear their children. I don't want red shoes. Why don't you want red socks when you can't buy them? How? Some parents are amazing. I run schools, I see them. But we can be intentional with our nieces, with our children, with the people we work with. Then we shall go to Rotaractors and Rotarians. I give you Rotary International.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, PDG. Another round of applause, please, for our PDG. As he's advising us to talk to our children, he's actually also talking to us personally, because some of the things he talked about relate to us. We talk about time management. It has nothing to do with the child. It has to do a lot with you. So, bagamba olira babulirira wabobo. I'm sure Hijiro has understood. Now, we have a segment. We have a segment for question and answer. And I would also like to give opportunity for those online to ask if they have any. Please just let us know that you want to ask. But let's start with those in the room. We'll just have a few questions to take. Please, shoot. Who wants to talk? Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, President. Thank you very much, District Governor. We've had a challenge of closing the gap between the young person you are mentoring and you, the mentor. How do we do that mathematics? Sometimes they also get disinterested in the process of being mentored. Thank you very much.
Okay, Lieutenant Seka. I would ask also the ladies here to ask questions. Feel free.
Thank you very much, Governor. Mine is a comment. Our father used one time, he took me to a place and he bought me a lot of drinks. But he wanted to find out how I go to the toilet. But when we reached in the middle of the way, he said, Mzee, I want to ease myself. He let me go near the road there, and I pissed there. Then on entering the car, he told me, Kiseka, abasajja abaganda tebafuka ku kkubo. Tokidangamu. So I'm very happy for the talk you gave us today. Thank you very much.
Randoza tokidangamu.
Yakiddamu.
Hijiro here.
Tweyanze wekitiibwa. In the process, where is alcohol in that equation of yours? Thank you.
Okay, pass it to Philip.
Thank you very much. My one is clear targets. do you have an evaluation system on how each and everybody you are taking care of is doing? And do you have things like penalties, things like reward? Because I've found those real work and cause very healthy competition.
Thank you, Lieutenant Philip. We have two more. We'll start with the Alex. Is that Alex?
Thank you so much, the President and our presenter today, the PDG OHT Nsibirwa. Mine is very simple. Yeah, you presented so well on the mentorship that has to begin from home. Now, what happens when, say, Daddy is taking the mentorship line, but as he's pursuing the mentorship line, Mommy says, how can we bridge that gap?
Thank you so much. The last one is Rotarian Galauzi.
Thank you, President. Thank you, PDG. The IT and development has brought a lot of changes in our cultures. We grew up with formal writings. Letter to so-and-so, he responds, letter to so-and-so. I lost a cousin in 2003. I wrote a letter of appreciation to Mengo Hospital, and it was challenging. How can you write when you lost someone? I said, no, write to thank you for what you did. It was challenging. Where has this culture gone? Your auntie, about 3 years ago, wrote to me a letter, Madam Rhoda Karima. And how are you, James? And to me, it was too personal. Because I'd taken almost 20 years without receiving any letter, handwritten. Today we're on WhatsApp. You call somebody, you never even say, I'm sorry, I never picked your call. Everything is no documentation. How can we make our people to appreciate formal documentation? Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Galabuzi. Let me just read quickly online. My question is best, can we as Rotaractors request for Rotarians to mentor us? Mostly those seniors in our profession seem to push us away. I think this was talked about on how best you can request for mentorship. Greetings from the Inner Wheel Club of Mengo. This is B.T. Mukasa, past president. Thank you, PDG, for this mentorship session, especially drawing the line between mentorship and sponsorship, sponsorship support. Narongo, JB, RC Mengo, sometimes when the children grow up, they do things differently from how you mentored them. How do we handle that? It's not our fault. Rotarian Walter, how can young professionals find the right mentor if they don't have access to influential networks? Networks, again, of Rotarians. Sylvia Mayambala, RC Chitevi, thank you, OHT, for mentorship session. Question, how do we help parents who don't mentor their children? Vibuzo Vinji, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time. Some are comments, which are very good. Level over to you.
Rotarian Boni, mentees may lack interest. That's true. And if I was talking to mentees, I would say these things differently. But I will talk to you as a mentor. As a mentor, and that's why I was asking, we have not been trained to be mentors. But when you are trained as a mentor, you reframe always. You try to do things differently. You can even meet people where they are most interested. You can, our children may want to be watching football. They want all those things, the nice things. They want to be doing this and that. I took my children to Ewachadondo, Chikorwechika, and my son told me, Daddy, I can't leave the car. I have a very bad stomach ache. Nemuganti, mukama koze bulungi, fujangu, Chadondo bwanakwata obwati jajja, ngowona. Because I'm an adult. A guy was saying this guy is going to be speaking Luganda and all what. Sometimes actually chiro. Parents used to wake us up at 6. Twale mbuzi kutale, gendo chima mazi. But now you guys waking up at 6 is a cup of tea. Because you know you did that. So as a mentor, you have to find tact, Bonnie. You have to find tact to make them remain interested, including if they want things from you, including maybe changing the mentor. If, you know, parents, in Gayaza, the girls served them 9 months. They served their mothers. I carried you for 9 months. So instead of saying, Mommy, they put there 9 months. You know, as the name, when it rings, or 9 months has called. There's a difference between mentorship and being so, you know, being on somebody, seeing fault all the time. Mentorship even includes celebrating the little positive you have seen. I was so impressed. Hey, Junior, you cut your beards today, you trimmed. You look good, you know. Why don't look at you on the good things they have done? Draw them in. So that's why I told you. Is not well. So yesterday at a function and told me, I have to go and see him tomorrow at the public holiday. Being intentional. But I was coached by a family. We are so close as a family. You would be home and you see your singers come to see your father. You see your uncles coming to see your father. You know? So it comes naturally. Let me go and see this man. So that's what you are collaborating. Where is alcohol? You know, when you and I were growing up, we feared only 2 things. The girls fear to get pregnant, and boys fear to get rechika. Nenzuku. You know, chikato. Those were the only things parents feared. Now we fear everything. Cults, drugs, you know, some alcohol. It's an epidemic we never had, because in the mentorship at our time, apart from Bachiga, who also manages in small doses, they're not very drunkard people, Bachiga, I think. But there was that mentorship. You know, you took beer and served it, there was that mentorship. But now, where things have gone south, it's a big challenge. The drugs and alcohol outbreak needs a different framework. You'll find children from our families, the so-called middle class, we are struggling. We are struggling. We are struggling. Rotiani Katamba, monitoring and evaluation. Yes, you know, I have many children, and I want to mention them. And when I was setting out, one of the worst things my children detested was receiving of reports. I had a session with which one. Up to now I do it. But the first one was really got a brand, you know, sitting with the report, you know, and you know, questions and, you know, because I'm educated, you know. And I used to beat my children. I used to discipline them. Then I had my 3rd daughter. When I had gone on a date with my father, I told him, but Daddy, when you mentor these children or these youth, you get reverse mentorship. You get reverse mentorship, I'm telling you. It's not in vain. So that date was so useful for me. She was in P6 at Green Hill in a boarding. I went back home. This one was at university. I went back and thought and slept and told my wife, I have to change, I think. I have to change psychology. And I started sitting down with Gladys. What's the challenge? How can I help you? How, you know? And she was an obedient girl. So, you need to mark. I can raise a girl anytime. I have raised the boys. They have, you know, my sister tells me you are like that. The boys are too stubborn. You told about you don't kill the boy. I was beating the boy, and my wife came. I almost beat her also. Then she mentored me. She found a good moment on our usual Fridays. And I said, "Kubulire mwami, ojja kutta omwana. Obusungu bw'olina bungi, ojja kutta omwana. Let us try other ways." She mentored me. So now I deprive them the thing they love most. That's my reward and non-reward. The thing they love most, DSTV, Simanyi bichi, no, the phones, I take them away. And it's more painful than boxing them. You see them, yes, you see them reforming. Alex Chizito, the team, that's difficult. In Africa here, we may have children from different wives. The wife is trying to get back to you through the child. You are putting the child this way, he's telling him, "Utakwagala. Baliyebeka balya nyama." Forever. It can be challenging. But you do your best. You do your best. And try to also mentor them, the spouse. You mentor them. Lack of mentorship, routine and galabuzi, that's why we don't do the things that seems normal to us. Lack of mentorship. You are going to visit the children wherever they are in Nagalama, and you don't take the siblings. I was very intentional. I go to the school, I ask them in P4, I'm taking them to see their brothers and sisters. They learn, it has to be intentional. All the way, you see the gap. And if you have children from many ladies, they have to be with you at one point, all of them. This business of you lying there, your sisters bring, you have not met them. Then you are dying, you're in the Mengo hospital. You can't will that. They have to experience it all through. You talk to Tisa. Why didn't you take them to see their judge when you are alive? JB, when you mentor these young people, sometimes they resent things that were forced to us all the time. I've seen that. We rebel. Some people, when they see a father who was a drunkard, they may choose not to drink. They hate it. Father who was a polygamist, they choose not to have a polygamous family. Some, it is a reversal, mentorship. Others take it in just, Tata wange nze yali munywi. Tata wange alina bakazi bangi. So, but what we do actually is mentorship. You know? So, for me, my mentor in business, Mr. Mwani Chwanuka, told me, among the many things he told me, because he's my brother-in-law, never leave home to go to a function when you have not eaten. Have something to eat before you go to a wedding or an event. Because if you don't eat, and I've told you are going to eat at 3, but these are mentorship things. And for me, I first eat. So you see me, I'm content, I'm calm. This is mentorship. You see the gap and engage. I think I've stopped. The president is not happy with me. Online people, we shall talk. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I know there are more questions online. One of them is our own Rotarian in the diaspora, Richard Sekade. But PDG will respond to you at an appropriate time. Thank you so much. Nakandi, you can see PDG because you also have a question before he goes. All right, can we have a vote of thanks from Chua Bade Group, please? Vote of thanks. About Chua.
Chua Bade Group members, please come.
Sergeant, can I request for 5 minutes, please?
Thank you very much. Mr. President, I called the Chua Bade Group members because first and foremost in the Chua Bade Group, we are buddies. In some Bade groups, they don't know even each other. So, Mr. President, we are actually mentoring the rest. Mr. President, we have had a wonderful time today, but it's incumbent on us first and foremost to thank God for choosing us to be the ones to be here today. Let's give a very big clap to Almighty God. Thank you very much to God. Mr. President, we want to thank all the non-Rotarians who are here. Non-Rotarians who are here, please stand up very, very quickly. Non-Rotarians who are here, Rotarian Kalanzi, please don't engage prematurely. Mr. President, non-Rotarians who are here, please stand up. One, thank you very much. Don't check for each other first. It's not, you are not in danger. Mr. President, we want to thank all these non-Rotarians because they are progressive. By all their looks, they are potential Rotarians, and Mr. President, allow me to mention in Uganda, tuwaliwo kyetufumba ne Honorable Semeye Nsubuga tujja kukikwanjulira at the right time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, all the Rotarians who are here, Rotarians, Rotractors, let's give a very big clap to all of them who are here. Thank you very much indeed. Mr. President, the members of the Rotary Club of Mengo insisted that as Chua Bade Group we must give a lead, and they said that we must invite only the best. We want to thank the members of the Rotary Club of Mengo for turning around, and now Mengo is by all means a governor's club. Let's say a very, very big clap. Thank you very much. Mr. President, the members, the presidents who are here, who are going to stand up, and we give them a clap from other clubs. Members from presidents who are from other clubs, please stand up. Those who are here. Gentle people, being a president is a very, very demanding office. And for them to create time to be with us, thank you very much indeed. And please keep coming. Ladies and gentlemen, our president. Mr. President, we were told, and some things we used just to cram them, but they told us that failing to plan is planning to fail. Mr. President, you really prepared yourself to be a president of our club this year. We want to thank you very, very, very much. And because of that planning, everything is moving according to schedule. We want to thank you very much, and we want also to thank you in a very special way, because you said that for the year to be a very effective year, Chua Bade Group should start the year. And here we are, Mr. President. We have no reason to doubt that all members will now, other Bade groups, will start giving drinks before the fellowship, so that even the loyal toast, you toast with a drink and also with a bite. Just like Chwabade Group. Chwabade Group members, thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much. Finally, Mr. President. Mr. Chairman and Mr. President, because you are doing both today, you are chairing and you are our president, we have had a wonderful presentation. PDG OWEEK Waggwa Nsibirwa, we want to thank you for loving Mengo. And a matter of fact, we are thinking also of which body group to put you in, but from what you have seen, your eyes seems to tell that you will be in Chwabade group. But having said that, Mr. President, Mr. President, it is easy to talk. Yesterday, we had a wonderful home hospitality where our president hosted us. And again, he was leading from the front. He was showing that when you become a president, the first month you give a home hospitality. But while we were there, the guest speaker gave a difference between being an inspirational speaker and a motivational speaker. What was our guest speaker today? Those of you who were there. He was both. He was not only inspirational, but he was talking from reality, from what he personally has done. OWEEK, we want you to thank very much for whatever you are doing. The Vijana Power Program, all of us admire it, and I think it is the only one in the district, in our districts, for the youth. No wonder you were a road tractor. Therefore, you are talking from an informed point of view. But you have told us many things. Allow me to pick two things. One is being intentional. We shall not mentor these people if we are not intentional. And you have also told us that we have to have the eye. We have to see where is the need. Because even in our projects, we first do a needs assessment. This is what we are going to do. And Mr. President, we made sure that our president of Rotary Club of Mengo is here today and seated with you. So the way forward, Mr. President, has been told to us by our guest speaker, and I have no reason to doubt that if we said that you come back next Monday, the number will be 3 times what is here. And you have heard what is on how many people are online. And we have not had so many questions online, just like the ones that I've asked you. Now, Mr. President has told me that we should emphasize in Mengo that one good turn deserves another. And for your wonderful presentation to us, he has empowered me on his behalf to promise that we shall reciprocate by ensuring that we have a Kalisoriso dinner table of the Mengo Rotary Club. Having said that, Mr. President, I want to propose that gentle people you stand and we give a standing ovation to our guest speaker. Thank you very, 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 very much, our guest speaker. Thank you. He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. He's a jolly. He's a jolly. He's a jolly good fellow. As no one can deny. Please, Mr. President, I wish to propose that you do this very exercise. IPP gives you... If IPP, please come here. Balance the board. No. Please, afford him microphone from the back.
our guest speaker, Owekitiibwa PDG. We really want to thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming on time and talking to us in such a very powerful way. This is a small token of appreciation from the Rotary Club of Mengo. Please go and re-energize yourself, your family members. Thank you very much.
Hey, please come. Club group, this is your day. We are ending it today. We are ending it today. Balance the board. Please, you can take your seats.
Thank you so much. Sergeant at Arms, please.
Yes, thank you, President. This afternoon, we've been gifted with the presence of the following clubs. We have the Rotaract Club of Rubaga, the Rotary Club of Kasubi, the Rotary Club of Club Uganda Global. We have the Rotaract Club of Natete Kampala, the Rotary Club of Natete Kampala, the Rotaract Club of Mengo, the Rotaract Club of Bulange, the Rotary Club of Bulange, the Rotary Club of Namasuba, the Rotary Club of Kampala, the Rotary Club of Rubaga, and we've been gifted with 3 guests, and we have in our midst the Rotaract Club of Mengo Mutundwe. Thank you very much. The birthday group of the day is Mutesa birthday group. And we've had the following clubs online: the Rotary Club of Kampala North, the Rotary Club of Rubaga Lakeview, the Rotary Club of Mengo City Information, the Rotary Club of Machindye, the Rotary Club of Chitebi, the Rotary Club of Bulindo, the Rotary Club of Kampala Wandegeya, and we've been having the Inner Wheel Club of Mengo. Our Polio Plus is 300,000. And at this moment, dear President, allow me to mention
I think
that
polio is more. I still have some money here from other members who didn't come, so we'll
okay, we shall reconcile, President. Yeah. President, amongst us, we have an ambassador that was given to us, that is Rotarian Yudaya from the Rotary Club of Namasuba. Their club purposed that they can have an ambassador in the Governors Club. Can we clap for them?
Welcome.
You're most welcome, Rotarian Yudaya. Always feel at home, and the notification says she will be participating with us in all our club activities.
Thank you, Sergeant. Can we all be upstanding for the final toast, please? Who is giving us the final toast? Yeah. Okay. The protocol officer has advised. It is Owekitiibwa PDG Waggwa Nsibirwa, please.
Thank you very much. On my median visit to the Governors Club this Rotary year, for the engaging discussions, for the high turn-up for a physical meeting at lunchtime, I propose a toast to Rotary International. Is anybody from Chagwe? Chagwe ni nakama kamwono.
Thank you so much. I'm so inspired. We are going to demand for the mentorship service from them.
You know, you have to.
Thank you.